So it is December 3rd, 2013, and I got this brilliant idea for some odd reason to kind of restart my video blogs again, because I know people really like to be a fly on the wall of my crazy life as a competitor. So I figured, you know what? I really want to get back on this again, but I have so little time to actually sit and record videos and set things up and do this and that, that I was like, you know what? I should just take my video camera, or my phone rather, put it on video, and just start talking to the damn thing and just record my day and share that, and it'll be awesome. This is our first one, and as of today, I am at about 19, or just a little bit under, like maybe 18, and I don't know, like 19 to 18 weeks out from my first show, which is going to be in April 2014. It's going to be the Los Angeles Grand Prix. I last did that show back in 2011. And that's the first time I stepped on stage in women's physique. And I won the overall in that show. Fast forward 2 years later. Well, now it's going to be, well, actually 2 years later, 2013, I turned pro in the IFBB in women's physique. And so 3 years after the time I stepped on that stage to the time I'll be competing in April of 2014 will be a full evolution for me. It's kind of like a full circle thing. So, you know, yeah, so I'm really excited about it. And this is where it's all going to begin. Time for me to eat some more breakfast. So let's go into the kitchen. I have on my fridge right here a painted chalkboard. And on this chalkboard, I put my meals, as you can see, for the day. So I don't have to kind of fish for it with, you know, on my phone or on my computer. It's all kind of just right here, written out. And then I can just read it and make my meals and do what I have to do. I measure everything. I measure everything. Nothing goes into my body without me measuring it, because everything has to be so precise and exact and just to the letter, in order for me to get to where I want to get to when it comes to my body and just, you know, changing the composition and everything like that. And I like to keep everything simple. As I've become more and more in tune with my body, keeping things simple has been like the best thing for me. Like, I'll do refeeds every so often, like as I get leaner and I feel like I need more energy. If, you know, I can tell when my body just needs a little bit of an extra caloric boost, but I don't get too crazy with stuff anymore. So it's really just very simple. Now I'm going to simply eat my oats. And one of the things that I do with my oats is really weird, is I like dry oats. So I'm about to pour this baby right here. Got my oatmeal. I got a big old thing of it. This is the generic brand, but it's just as good as anything else. About to pour that baby into a bowl. I got about 60 grams to eat with some almond milk, just about 4 ounces or so, and make it like it's cold cereal. I might put a little bit of a nutmeg in there, or maybe some pumpkin pie spice, but let me tell you what I really like to put in it. Let me see, let me find it right here. Since it's still a little bit early in my diet, so I can have a little bit of a freedom in there, we'll say, but as I get closer to my show, this goes out. But this right here, this is some Coffee Mate pumpkin pie. What is this? Pumpkin pie spice or whatever. This is about to go in my oatmeal, about a good 2 tablespoons, and we're gonna kick that baby off nice and right. And then I'm gonna hit the gym and burn off all them carbs. So anyway, that's breakfast. Next time I see you, we're gonna be heading up to the gym and we're gonna get this body pumped. So I'm heading into the gym right now, and funny enough, I have 3 different gym memberships, and I don't even frequent all 3 of them. I actually just basically use one all the time, and then another one I use every so often. And the 3 gyms I'm a member of are Equinox and Gold in Venice, Gold's Gym, the mecca of bodybuilding, and 24-Hour Fitness. And I used to go to Gold's all the time, but then I kind of it's kind of out of the way for me, and when I joined Equinox, it was just easier for me to get to. It was kind of in the middle of everything that I needed to do. I hit up Golds from time to time as well, and 24-hour fitness, I just basically have that one for when I travel. If I'm in a different city, they always have a gym, you know, in that city, so it's just easier for me to be able to catch up with my workouts, you know, if I'm on the road, or, you know, if I'm heading out and I have a show and I have a little extra cardio I might need to do or whatever. It's just a lot easier. Now I'm heading into Equinox to get my workout on, and today is glutes, hamstrings, and calves. And I have certain, you know, my split is set up so that way I'm really focusing on bringing up my weak parts. You know, I've always loved, you know, I have a good shape, and I'm very lucky in that it's genetic, but every one of us has a flaw. Every one of us has those things that needs to be improved upon, and, you know, focusing your workouts on those parts and bringing those parts up and balancing out your physique is always the #1 goal when you play in this game. This season, after I got off of this past season, I sat with my coach Kimoto, and, you know, we looked at some of the things that I could improve. And, you know, one of the things, of course, for me is always my arms. Like, I have this bicep complex. Oh my God, my arms are so tiny in comparison to the rest of my body, and they have greatly improved, actually, so they've gotten better. But you know, focusing on bringing up my arms, a lot more detail in my back, feeling out my shoulders a little bit to increase, you know, that V taper, and then really focusing on my legs. But I'm blessed in that I was born with really great, thick, muscular legs. However, you know, my quads are what's really the most developed part of my legs, and my butt has a great shape, and it has improved with training, squatting, deadlifting, plyos, everything. You name it, I do it, and it's helped to really improve my shape. So this off season, I've been hitting up my legs about 2 times a week. There was one cycle where I was actually doing arms, biceps, triceps, and glutes, hams 3 times a week. So I did some specialized training to really bring up those parts, and that was brutal, but I think it paid off at the end of the day. So right now I'm about to head up into the gym for my first glute ham workout of the week. And I swear, I mean, it's one of my favorite things to train now, you know, especially now that I'm really starting to see that boop, boop. That's what I call it, the boop, boop. That's when you got that bump in your booty, and then you got that bump in the hamstrings. But then, you know, now I got to add a third boop and call it boop, 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 because you got the hamstrings, the glutes, and the calves popping in the back, and that's how you know you got some great development going on. So, that's what my focus is right now, my workout for today at the gym. And I'm just training hard and heavy. You know, I don't want to leave any stone unturned when it comes to this season. You know, I really would love to step on that Olympia stage. And I think that if you put your efforts and your thoughts into what you want, they will come to fruition. And your blessings and the things that are supposed to be afforded to you will come in due time. You just have to keep working for it. My focus has just been on bringing all of this up and really, 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 really giving myself a fighting chance out there. And ain't nothing gonna stop me. So I'm heading off into the gym to do some work, because I got work to do.